after it, MP.
Money and easy.
Great fans. I like the family atmosphere.
Yeah, management takes it very seriously.
They're really good vibe.
Here it is. Do you like Thompson?
And then we saw the I've been wanting to see that. Now it's
What's up, MP?
Just stop by the ticket booth or visit our website. Next fans, will we see what Brooklynets Rowdy Towel giveaway day? Your Brooklynets will be handing out Rowdy.
Up next, the Rockets taking on the Nets. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
And by now, we know how much emphasis MP's been putting on his offense. He wants to be the leading scorer every time he takes the court.
And I think his bold talk might have put a target on his back. Opposing defenses are focused on him and have really limited MP's impact. But watch out tonight, because I guarantee you he's playing with a big chip on his shoulder. He wants to prove he meant what he said.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Money out there with Jalen Green. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. Thomas gets the bucket.
Thomas does need a lot of space in this situation. He is so good at breaking defenses down.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. During the pass to Thomas. Hits the three-point bomb. Thomas got 5.
You don't want Thomas to heat up from out there. This man is a microwave scorer.
Thompson for the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Clowney. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Green, no luck. Nets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard, and you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
Dunn dishes to Thomas. Moody the pass to Thomas. And then Thomas with the dunk.
Thomas is electric. He always makes things happen when he's on the floor.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Thomas. Thompson passes to Money. In the corner, Smith with it. Smith sets the pick for Green. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
Pass to Moody. Back to Dunn. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Money. Dunn covering. Thompson misses. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez.
He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He added in scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Money passes to Şengün. Here's the screen. This one for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now Dunn. 11 points last game. Outside Thomas. His three-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Dunn left side. Pass to Duren. There's Thomas with the 3. Traps in the tray. Thomas got 12.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Good on the bucket.
They love seeing Smith active inside. That's when he takes his game to another level.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 3. Here's Thomas. Takes the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Now, be careful because he is a rhythm scorer. Thomas has been locked and loaded all night with a full clip.
Money. Brooklyn with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Wasted no time on that one. He's got 8.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Pass to Moody. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Thompson. Deflects the pass. Here's Thomas. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Muscling it home. Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
Well, you talk about Cam Thomas. RJ, he's one of the most explosive scorers I know in the NBA.
Well, after Kyrie and KD got traded out of Brooklyn, Thomas went off, putting together a streak of 3 straight 40-point games.
Pass to Clowney. Nets passing it around. Here's Dunn. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Smith. Tari. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Brooklyn trailing. It's Duren, top of the key. Pass to Nesmith. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Houston's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Shepard. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. The shot that time, not on target. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Thomas dishes to Johnson. Now, here's Nesmith. He's covered closely. And for the Rockets, they're shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Here's Shepard. Nesmith covering. Money passes to Easton. Here's Şengün. The shot, no good. Great defense that time from Duren. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
There's the screen. Eason gets a wide open look. Carries the long-range jumper. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And the new power rankings are out with the regular season coming to a close. You look at Brooklyn, they're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And Houston, they weren't supposed to be this good. I mean, people have now started to accept that they're a real factor in how this season will ultimately play out. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Johnson outside. Claxton against Şengün. Johnson can't get it to go. Houston leading by 7. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Johnson with it. Still scoreless. To the middle, here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Rocket. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Vince Williams out there with Turner. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Spurs was on a mission. He had 34 points, and he was all over the glass in that one, with a season high in rebounding. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Brooks with no one around. It's hauled in by Claxton.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the shot goes in. Moody's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
There's the steal. Shepard, the pass to Money. Into the lane. Oh, he jams it right over Nick Claxton.
Man, this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Nesmith, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Green, he's checked in for Houston. Pass to Nesmith. Nets passing it around. Johnson, the pass to Nesmith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Moody's shot is off. Rockets leading by 9. Drives to the hoop.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Williams passes to Claxton. Pass to Nesmith. In the corner, Moody with it. Over Green. And again, unable to change momentum here. Over Moody. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Johnson outside. Now, here's Moody. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. So the wing on the left. The Nets need to get a shot off here. For the 3, his shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Here's Thompson. Johnson with the rebound. Nets trail by 10. And here is Moody. 8 points for him. Williams can't hit. To the right side. Here's Money. He's guarded by Williams. Brooks from outside. They get the rebound. On the wing, Green. Defended by Moody. And Jalen Green hits from deep. Green's got 13.
Coach has to be pleased with what Green is doing out there, playing with a ton of energy on the offensive end.
Now Williams, scoreless thus far. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that the first half. So far, fairly one-sided. The Rockets on top, running away with it. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Houston Rockets.
I couldn't tell the difference between their second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man.
Yeah, the others are shining like stars. Bench points have put this team over the top tonight.
All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the Month. The Western Conference winner, Nikola Jokic. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So on the floor for Houston, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Money out there with Green, and it's Thompson in at the three. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Dunn. Pass to Thomas. Moody with it. The 10-footer misses off the right iron.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Green in the post. Dunn covering. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got 5 points so far.
Just such a smooth stroke there for Smith. Look, 10 years ago, maybe it was KD and Dirk, but we never saw a guy that height with a stroke like that.
Pass to Duren. Here's Clowney. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Money passes to Thompson. Here's Money. He's got 15. Şengün kicks to Green. Oh, good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Clowney, and the Nets miss again.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
They're doing work here in the second. Have 3 or 4 to start.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Duren with a screen on Green. And they get it. And Duren slams it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Houston making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Money passes to Thompson. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. There's Thomas with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Only 3 games until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West will be won. You look at the Rockets. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
Well, I think for Houston, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
Money passes to Thompson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Nets have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Dunn passes to Duren.
Hey, who got him?
Inside, Thomas. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game.
Thompson looking for an opening. Puts up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Thompson's got 11.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Clowney. Right side, Thomas. Lock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They set the pick from deep. Green. Rebounded by the Nets. Duren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Taken away. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Houston moving it around. Green passes to Brooks. Thompson from long range. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Dunn shots, good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
It's Brooks on the wing, defended by Moody. From deep, Green. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Misses from short range.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Thomas kicks to Dunn. Pass to Clowney. Beyond the arc. Tries again. Duren, no good. Houston's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Money. He's guarded by Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Green missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now for an update on Şengün's injury, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Houston's head athletic trainer about his status. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. And you couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin. Especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us.
Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And so it's Brooklyn with it. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Then it's Vince Williams. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. So that's the Nets' 5.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to Claxton. Outside, Williams fires from deep. And the Nets miss again. And it's Houston's ball. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Well, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Outside Williams, pass to Claxton. Claxton, a screen on Thompson. Nesmith, the pass to Claxton.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Houston leading by 21. Here's Money. And that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Driving in, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
Right, a great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. They call this place the phone booth. So dial up a double.
That new commercial with Kawhi is fire.
there goes that man.